The narrative unfolds against the backdrop of 1956, within the tranquil confines of Tarascon, a quaint village nestled amidst the picturesque landscapes of France. Here, amidst the rustic charm of cobblestone streets and time-worn churches, a tale of darkness and redemption begins to unfurl. At the heart of the story is a young boy, his cherubic innocence juxtaposed against the looming spectre of malevolence that haunts his world. In the shadow of the village church, he dutifully assists his father, a revered figure whose presence commands respect and reverence within the tight-knit community. Together, they navigate the sacred halls of the church, performing the solemn rituals and rites that bind their souls to a higher purpose. Yet, beneath the veneer of tranquility lies an undercurrent of foreboding, a sense of impending doom that lurks in the shadows. It is amidst this atmosphere of quiet unease that the boy's world is shattered, his innocence stripped away by forces beyond his comprehension. In the depths of the church cellar, where sacred relics and ancient artifacts lay hidden from prying eyes, he encounters a presence that defies all logic and reason. As the boy's father rushes to investigate the disturbance, they are confronted by a chilling sight. Holy water, once a symbol of purity and divine protection, now boils with an intensity that defies natural explanation. The air crackles with an ominous energy, as a sinister figure materializes from the swirling mist, its malevolent presence casting a pall over the sacred space. It is the demon nun, a harbinger of darkness and despair, whose very presence strikes fear into the hearts of all who behold her. With a flick of her ethereal form, she unleashes a torrent of flames, engulfing the boy's father in a conflagration of unholy fury. As the flames consume his flesh and bone, the boy can only watch in horror, his world collapsing around him in a maelstrom of chaos and despair. High above, in the rafters of the church, the demon nun looms like a spectre of doom, her eyes glowing with a malevolent light that pierces the darkness. It is a scene of unimaginable horror, a descent into madness and despair that threatens to consume the very soul of the village itself. Meanwhile, in a distant convent in Italy, Sister Irene grapples with her own inner demons, haunted by visions of darkness and despair that plague her restless mind. Alongside her, Sister Debra, a novice nun wrestling with doubts and insecurities of her own, seeks solace in Irene's steadfast guidance. Yet, even amidst the serenity of the convent, the echoes of evil stir, whispering of a darkness that threatens to engulf them all. It is a darkness that knows no bounds, its tendrils reaching across continents and centuries to ensnare the souls of the innocent and the righteous alike. As Sister Irene delves deeper into the mysteries surrounding the demon nun, she uncovers a web of intrigue and deceit that spans centuries. From the hallowed halls of ancient monasteries to the bustling streets of modern-day France, she follows the trail of darkness, guided by faith and conviction in her quest for truth. Along the way, she encounters allies and adversaries alike, each holding a piece of the puzzle that threatens to unravel the fabric of reality itself. From Maurice, a humble worker at a French boarding school, to Sophie, a spirited young girl whose innocence belies the darkness that lurks within, Irene's journey is fraught with peril and uncertainty. As she races against time to unravel the secrets of the demon nun's dark past, Irene finds herself drawn into a world of ancient prophecies and forgotten legends. It is a world where the line between good and evil blurs, and where the fate of humanity hangs in the balance. But amidst the encroaching darkness, there shines a glimmer of hope, a beacon of light that pierces the shadows and illuminates the path ahead. For Sister Irene is not alone in her quest, she is joined by Sister Debra, whose unwavering faith and steadfast determination serve as a source of strength in the face of adversity. Together, they embark on a perilous journey into the heart of darkness, guided by their faith and fueled by the courage of their convictions. Along the way, they encounter allies and adversaries alike, each holding a piece of the puzzle that threatens to unravel the fabric of reality itself. From the ancient archives of dusty libraries to the crumbling ruins of long-forgotten monasteries, they follow the trail of breadcrumbs left behind by the demon nun, piecing together the fragments of a puzzle that spans centuries. But as they draw closer to the truth, they find themselves ensnared in a web of deception and betrayal, where nothing is as it seems and danger lurks around every corner. Yet, even in the face of insurmountable odds, Sister Irene and Sister Debra press on, their faith unshakable, their resolve unwavering. In a final showdown that will test their courage and their convictions, they confront the demon nun in a battle for the fate of humanity itself. It is a battle that will push them to the very brink of their abilities, testing their faith and their resolve in ways they never thought possible. But through it all, they remain steadfast in their belief that good will triumph over evil, and that light will always prevail over darkness. And as the dust settles and the echoes of battle fade into the night, they emerge victorious, their faith stronger than ever before. For Sister Irene and Sister Debra, the journey is far from over. Indeed, it is only just beginning. As they stand on the threshold of a new dawn, they know that the fight against evil will never truly end. For even as they vanquish one threat, new challenges arise on the horizon, beckoning them forth into the unknown. In the aftermath of their harrowing ordeal, Sister Irene and Sister Debra return to their convent, their hearts heavy with the weight of all they have witnessed. Yet, amidst the shadows of despair, there shines a glimmer of hope, a beacon of light that illuminates their path forward. With the demon nun banished back to the depths of hell from whence she came, peace descends upon the village of Tarascon once more. Yet, Sister Irene knows that their work is far from over. For evil never truly rests, and new threats loom on the horizon, waiting to test their resolve and challenge their faith. As they prepare to face the trials that lie ahead, Sister Irene and Sister Debra take solace in the knowledge that they do not walk alone. For they are surrounded by a community of faithful souls, united in their quest to combat the forces of darkness and uphold the light of truth. And so, as they stand on the threshold of a new chapter in their journey, they do so with heads held high and hearts ablaze with the fire of conviction. For they know that so long as they remain steadfast in their faith and true to their calling, they will always triumph over evil and emerge victorious in the end. As the sun sets on another day in Tarascon, Sister Irene and Sister Debra bow their heads in prayer, their voices lifted in song as they give thanks for the blessings bestowed upon them. And as the echoes of their prayers fade into the night, they know that they are ready to face whatever challenges the future may hold, secure in the knowledge that they walk in the light of the divine. And so, the tale of Sister Irene and Sister Debra, of faith and courage, of darkness and redemption, continues on, an eternal testament to the power of the human spirit to overcome even the greatest of adversities. For in the end, it is not the darkness that defines us, but the light that we carry within our hearts. And so long as that light burns bright, we will always find our way through the shadows and